So let's welcome Jennifer to the show and have her introduce us to Travis Walton. Thanks for being here, Jen. And Travis Walton is such an amazing story. So I'm going to give it to you to let you tell the story.
Well, it's an honor to be here, Barb. Thank you so much for having me on your show. Certainly now in the news, more and more people who were either uninterested or just uninformed about the UFO subject are now getting it in the mainstream media, because the mainstream media is finally covering the subject, the UFO phenomenon in general, with the Go Fast videos and, the story of the Nimitz and the Roosevelt, both aircraft carriers that encountered UFO craft and scrambled jets and were engaged with them. These are very significant stories, but of course the UFO topic historically has been in the news really since 1947. I mean, the weekend of July 4th. Yeah.
What has brought it up now? Why are people so much more? Is it because of cell phone videos?
Well, it's a whole combination of things. What has changed is the major media is taking it seriously. And that happened because of, I'll say, one main person named Luis Elizondo, who stepped out of the Pentagon. He was working in a basically considered to be a secret program called the Aerial Phenomenon Threat Identification Program. Was the head of it. It was often referred to as ATIP, which is the acronym for the title of the program he was responsible for. But he lost funding for his program, but yet it ran from about 2007 to 2012. And then from 2012 to like 2016, 17, he was still getting reports, but he wasn't being paid to research them. And the reports were just piling him up year after year after year on his desk. And he finally stepped out of the Pentagon with permission from his higher ups within the Pentagon to make this subject public. And in doing so, he connected with Senator Harry Reid, and he connected with writers from the New York Times, Ralph Blumenthal, Leslie Kean, and a woman named Helene Cooper. And they wrote a very significant story, which made the front page of the New York Times and the Washington Post and, papers all around the world. So that's what opened the door, okay? Because when somebody from the Pentagon steps forward with his full credentials and says, look, this is what I've been doing, people pay attention.